Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dumb Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Nelly.
I'm Lala.
And we hope you guys had an amazing weekend, and we hope your week is off to an amazing start. So, ladies, how are you doing? How's everything going? What's going on?
Everything is going good. We got a 3-day weekend. I'm so excited to be home.
Looking forward to it too.
Me
Oh,
too.
goodness. Good.
I have to say, I'm feeling much better today. How are you ladies feeling?
I'm doing
Pretty good.
okay today. I'm a
Pretty
little
good.
tired because I'm trying to finish all my work, but
Me too.
because it is a short work week, only 3 days, and then I'll be off until the new year. But I'm excited because I'm like 2 days closer to almost being completely done. So I'm gonna push through. How you guys
Keep
feeling?
pushing.
I am. I'm pushing.
Like you
Like
said,
salt
we
and
are
pepper.
pushing.
Push it. I'm pushing.
Push it.
Right.
Okay.
I'm pushing it.
almost
Yeah.
it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday in my head already. I'm
Okay.
letting it roll.
Tuesday.
But it's a 3-day weekend. I mean, sorry, 3-day week. It should go by fast. Work is okay. So I'm just ready to relax for a whole week. So what
How are
about
you
you, Lana?
feeling? How's your knee feeling?
Oh, my knee. Oh, so let me tell you. So, last week, Friday, it snowed on Wednesday. So, it hasn't rained yet. So, because we still have the snow on the ground, it's still a little slippery. So, as I was trying to get off the bus, I don't know if my foot slipped or there was a puddle there, near the exit, near the door. One foot went this way and the other knee went this way. So I have like this big old bruise, like a 2-year-old ran outside and bruised their knee. That's what my knee looks like. I could not move it. I was fine after, but that Saturday I couldn't bend it. I couldn't put any weight on it. I did take a leave on Sunday. I was able to move it and bend it, but it's still, it's not 100. I got ointment today and the big Band-Aid so I could put some ointment on it and let it heal a little bit. But
Good.
I'm old.
We all
I
are.
know we gotta take care of ourselves. That's why I remembered you said. I'm like, oh wait, how's your knee that you got hurt? But
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're feeling
It just
better and you
reminded
got the
me
proper
that I'm
stuff.
old. Yeah, I'm
We're
fine.
all old.
We're
If you
all
We're
are
old.
all old.
How's your head,
Yes.
Lauren? I know your head was bothering you. How's your head doing? You feeling better
so
today?
actually, my headache is 100% now. Thankfully, I mean, yesterday it was just terrible. I was truthfully, I was fighting a migraine all day. Took Tylenol 3 times yesterday,
Oh,
and it
wow.
just was zoom, 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 zoom,
Mm,
zoom. And it's like that everything affects you: sound, light,
Light.
even movement. So
yeah.
I just literally, I was like vegged out all day long. It wasn't until I would say maybe like 5 o'clock-ish that I really started feeling a little bit better, but it still wasn't 100. And even like emotion, like walking, how your head feels off,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
Right.
yeah.
that dizzy, weird feeling, like oh my head. But I'm
Yeah.
feeling honest. I feel so let me tell you, you guys know that it's very, very rare. You know how when you go to the doctor, how the doctor asks you how frequently you drink if you drink
Yeah,
alcohol.
yeah.
And I never know how to respond because they say, oh, do you have a drink daily? Do you have a drink weekly? Do you have a drink how often? And
Mm-hmm.
I never know how to respond because I drink so rarely because my husband doesn't really drink because he always says it gives him headaches. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm the only one that really drinks in the house. Not that I really drink, but when I do
Okay,
drink,
occasionally.
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
very, very on occasion. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
had to tell you, I might drink like maybe once a month,
I
maybe
think less than that. Like,
probably. It might be like every other month, if that.
yeah.
So
Right.
I I keep a big curio. I don't know, maybe it's an old school thing, but growing up, my mother always had a curio, and it always had like things from when we travel, like collectibles, like shot glasses and magnets and different liqueurs from different places we travel. So as an adult, I adapted that habit, and I had to get a curio just for that. So
Right.
I have all this stuff that I've collected from my travels, and I've yet to open like more than, I would say, 90% of it. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I can't even say half, because it's only me up in here
Like
drinking.
one, only one,
Just one.
Yeah.
only one.
So I finally opened the Merlot that actually was a gift, and I had gotten a mix, I guess a seasonal mix that you warm up. You cut it with water and you warm it up. Like you're supposed to actually put it in a crock pot and let it seep in the crock pot, and then you're supposed to put part water with the mix, let it seep, and then you have to put the same amount of Merlot in it. So I was drinking that. I drank it twice in 2 days.
2 days in a
in
row.
row. And I'm wondering now if that set me off because I don't drink often.
Right.
And
Could
what's
be it.
weird is I've never how do I say, never experienced a headache like that ever from drinking. And I mean, like I said, I drink very rarely, but the most I've ever had was 6 shots of tequila, and at one time, and like I didn't even have a headache of that. And I mean, I love tequila. Like if y'all ever think like what's Lauren's favorite drink, like shot wise, tequila. If I want to be bougie and be like, you know, low key suave.
I didn't know you had a bougie and a different type of sound, but okay.
Me neither. Me neither. Okay.
And if I just want to be grown out to dinner, give me a sweet red.
Okay.
Okay, now we learning a lot.
I don't.
Or liquor.
I don't.
No, I'm not a drinker to that degree. So I'm more of a foodie. I want to eat. I like food, so please give me food.
I'm a foodie too.
I'm a foodie.
I'll eat first before I even drink.
It's like because you have that in my mind, you have to have a drink set for the occasion because you don't want to seem like the amateur on deck, you know?
Yes.
So you got to have something in your mind, like, oh, they're having wine. I don't typically drink, but I'll have a drink on occasion.
I'll have a little something.
Yeah. So then that's when you go to the sweet red. Or if it's a chill lounge after
you get a white. Yes.
I'm gonna get the brandy Alexander.
I don't know about brandies. I'm not much of a brandy person. The only brandy that I do like is by Ciroc brandy. Now that is good.
Really?
It's smooth. When it first came out, it's actually a little bit better than Hennessy. Don't shoot me.
See, and I don't like Hennessy.
That is very good. Very, very good.
I don't like a lot only because I'm a very occasional drinker. So
okay.
You know, so I
the
like
only
what
time
I like
I come close, Olive Garden, I'll take a sample. Thank you. Keep it pushing.
Oh yes. Me too. When they wet the glass, I'm happy.
Yep, I'll be like, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm glad you guys are feeling better and doing better. So that's good to hear.
How are you feeling, JD?
Yeah,
I'm feeling better this week. I wasn't feeling too good last week. I'm feeling better today. I felt like I was trying to get sick. I still kind of feel like I am. That's why I've been in the house because I went out back to back. I went out Tuesday and I went out Wednesday because I went to the supermarket and everybody was in the supermarket. So, you know, you was fighting everybody, being online, going through people and stuff. So it just was like, I felt horrible. I really felt like I was trying to get something. So I said, let me stay in the house. I don't want to be out there trying to give nobody nothing or don't know what I have. So I'm feeling better this week. I'm just trying to take it easy and take my time and, just watch my surroundings and, social
And take your
distance and wear my
vitamins.
mask. And
Yeah.
yep, I
Take your
took my vitamins
vitamins.
last week. So
Okay,
I'm doing better than I was last week for sure. I'm feeling better. Thank
that's
Good.
you for
good.
asking.
Welcome.
I tell you, it's between it being winter
Mhm.
and having this white stuff on the ground
That has
Ew.
not
and the
gone away
pandemic
yet.
fatigue.
That has
Nope.
not
No.
gone away yet.
So
It's
I'm
still
happy
down
to
there.
see we're all on the upswing.
Yes, and I hope it
Yeah,
continues.
I
And I
think it's
think too, because it's a
supposed to
short work
be.
week. I think
Yes,
that's
and I
why
think the
too. I
weather
feel
is supposed to
better.
change. I think the weather's supposed to change by Wednesday. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees. So hopefully the sun will come down
Okay.
and get rid of the snow because I'm tired
Yeah.
of
And
seeing
It's
everybody's
supposed
gonna
to
get
rain too
cold because they're
Friday.
gonna go.
Oh, see, that's even better. Rain, rain, rain.
Yep,
Everybody's
it's
It'll
supposed to
wash away all
rain.
this
Yep,
ugliness.
Friday's
Wash it
supposed
away.
to rain. I think Friday into Saturday or Thursday into Friday. One of them days I know it's supposed to rain.
One of them
That's
days. Just rain because I'm tired
Yeah.
of seeing white crunchy stuff on the floor.
Yeah, that's good.
Then it gets dirty, from
Yeah.
And
all
it
the
is. It's at
salt
that
and
point now. It's
gravel.
dirty.
Yeah.
It's yucky. Ugh.
It's dirty.
Mm.
My coworker said you never realize as a kid when you see snow, it's like, oh, it's so pretty. But when you get older, it's like, oh, snow. That means in 2 days it's gonna get brown, and then I gotta travel in it. That's too much. I'm done with snow.
Exactly.
No more.
How is
Yeah.
it being back to work for this week?
It's been good. It's been good. Now the kids are coming in every single day. We still don't have a lot of kids still. Still a lot of kids. A lot of the kids are still doing remote. So
I think that's the
we
smart thing,
only have 4
honestly.
kids. I think so too. I really do, because these I think we have one case in our school, a kid that family got sick, but we
Mhm.
don't know if he was sick, but he wasn't there last Friday, but who knows? And now they're doing random testing, so he wasn't in that day to be tested.
They're testing the
So
student.
we don't know if he got it, but yeah, testing the students. They have
Oh
to have the consent
wow.
form to get that done.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
That's interesting.
it's been quite. It is very interesting. I didn't know they could do the kids, but they did kids and
I
adults.
know with
So
okay. Oh, with the faculty or the staff
yeah,
as
both.
well.
At the same time, they had a nurse. Like I don't know what company they used, and he came down and they were testing for a good maybe 2 hours.
Oh wow.
It was a line. I heard there was a line for testing. So once
Whoa.
everybody's heard testing, everybody flew down to go get tested. So,
Oh wow. True, that's a lot.
that is a lot.
Yeah. I
That
think a
is
lot of places are going to start doing that random testing. I know
Yeah.
my place of employment had talked about come the new year they'll start randomly testing students as well. So
I think
we'll
they really need to
see.
do that because you don't know. You don't know. And the kids come always sick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the adults come in sick and they don't say anything. So it's like everybody spread germs.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing that really irks me. If you're sick, you're sick. Stay home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
I always
keep
say
on the
that if you're
low?
sick, stay home. Don't
Stay
come to work
home.
if you're sick, because then you spread your germs to everybody else.
But I
But
think it should.
no, go ahead.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I think it should be enforced by the employers.
They don't care. They
you're
want
sick,
their money. They're not gonna. They want their
don't
workers
care.
there.
If you get to the nitty gritty, they don't care.
Yeah,
But
they
at
want
least
their
say,
workers
hey, you're
there to
sick,
do a
work from
job.
home. But
They
then
don't
you're
care.
not losing money if we working from home. We still
They don't
doing
care. They
work.
want
They
you
don't
there. They want
care.
you to be miserable too. Hello.
Yep. They want you to be. They want.
That's
like
true.
Jay said, they want you to be miserable.
Yeah, they don't
But
care. They want you to show
they
up,
don't
and they
care.
want you to be
They
present.
really don't care.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
true.
supposed to be
You're so
working
right.
from home again in the springtime, so we'll see how that pans out and what's going to happen in
We'll
regards
see.
to that. So
Yeah,
that's what
we
I
shall see. We
heard.
shall see. A lot of people saying, "Oh, we might be closed again when we come back from Christmas break," because the numbers are still going up. So,
Yeah, every day. It's crazy.
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
tell you, I have been able to catch up on my shows, and
Ooh.
I'm into this new show on Netflix called Fashion Next.
Oh,
It's really cool.
Oh,
It's a spinoff of what's already been on
oh,
television, but
okay.
it's really
okay.
good. It's a basically up and coming fashion designers that get tasked with challenges for specific things. Like they may have a red carpet fashion show that they have to design outfits for, and
Oh, like that
Oh,
show
with
that
themes
used
in
to come
mind.
on Lifetime. I forgot what
yes,
it is.
yes. I know what
Fashion
she's talking
something.
about.
I know
Fashion
what you're talking.
something.
I forgot
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
Is it
yeah.
is, but it sounds
Fashion
like that.
Next?
It
Fashion
sounds
some,
like
and
that.
they had the model Heidi Klum or
Yeah.
Heidi
Oh, I'm
Klum
gonna look it
Oh,
up
as a
right
judge.
now.
Uh-huh. I remember
yeah.
that. And they had different designers design different things for different
Yes,
teams and stuff.
some folks already have like started making names for themselves, but they're not big, like well-known
Yeah.
folks. Yeah.
Ah.
But I really have enjoyed it. Have you guys started watching anything? I know we all said that we were watching Selena. So
Yes,
And
I
you know
finally
I watched
finished
it. Project
Selena.
Runway. Project
That's what
Runway.
it
That's
oh
was.
the name of the show.
yes, it's similar to that. It's similar to Project Runway.
Project Runway. But yes,
Ah.
I
It's
watched
just
Selena.
Me too. I finally
yes.
finished it. I finished it.
Yes.
When did I finish it? Last Friday, I finished it. I kind of broke it up to like 1 to 6 because I'll be up. If you watching that all day, you get a little tired. So I finished it on Friday. It is very interesting. It's very different from the movie. I have to watch the movie again because I haven't seen the movie in so long. But from what I remember, it's very different from the movie. So yeah, Jay, how do you like it?
I found it interesting. I prefer the movie over the series. I like the series for the fact that they were able to expand on certain things that we didn't know. Like we didn't know AB had a family and had a wife. We didn't know Suzette had a love interest. We didn't know those things. So I really appreciated those knowing those things because the movie centered more on Selena as her life. This is Selena as a young girl, teenager, now this superstar. So for me, I preferred the
Yeah.
movie a little bit more than the series because I felt like in the beginning the series dragged a little bit for me. But I watched it in one day, honestly. I watched it in one
Okay.
day because usually when I binge watch, I have to watch it right then and there because otherwise I will never come back to it. So I watched it in one day and I honestly thought that, the acting wasn't all that to me because even a friend of mine on Facebook said the same thing. And I think that's what took it away from me. The acting wasn't all that for me, but I did enjoy the information and the things that I did learn from watching the series. Because, like I said, I learned things I honestly
Did
did
not
not
know.
know.
Yeah.
So I appreciated
Yeah.
the series for that. So, La, what you thought
Yeah.
about it? How did you like it? Because I know you said you almost
I
with 27
agree.
minutes left to episode 9.
Let me tell you, it took me to get to episode 7 to be like, oh, give it to me. Yes, I love it. Because like you said, it dragged.
I didn't think it dragged.
And
I
the
was
first 2
into it.
episodes for me did. I was like, okay.
The first 2 or 3 episodes, I was like, okay, no, I owe this to Selena. She is an icon. I need
Yes.
to watch this, And
Selena.
I'm trying to today.
Selena.
I'm trying to transcend her with my, my bun and my dark lip.
Selena.
But I mean, if I could be just as half as pretty as her, I'd be okay.
You are, baby. We gorgeous. Like my baby Jay says, you gorgeous. You gorgeous.
I feel like the acting, like you said, was subpar. I feel like the actress that played her, she was pretty in her own right. But if I were to compare J-Lo to that actress that played her in the series, J-Lo got it, but hands down.
Right.
And I feel like J-Lo gave it or put the respect on it that it deserved, you know? And maybe it's just because they had the budget to do that with the Selena movie.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
Yeah.
It's true.
Even the wigs were like horrible. I'm like, you couldn't get it looks like they got $20 wigs. You couldn't get the $40 wigs to make them look a little better. The hairline
they got the $9.99 wigs.
Come on.
The wigs were horrible. I wasn't in love with the outfits. And remember, J-Lo was just coming out. Selena was like her stamp. Selena was that movie that really made her that girl. So, you know, she kind of had the same opportunity as this young lady. I don't even know who this young lady is. Does anybody know who this young lady is? Okay, so I don't even know her.
I don't. Please send her back to Cinder. I think her acting was
send her back to what's that part of Texas? That part of Mexico.
Well, wherever it is, send her. Put her on the border.
What's the part of Mexico they went?
Send her on the border.
What's the part of Mexico where they first did the show when they went to Johnny Canales?
Oh, I don't remember that part of Mexico.
I can't. It'll come to me.
I just think her acting was a little too much. It was too. No, Selena.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Selena wasn't
but
like.
I can appreciate this. I did not know how much pressure the father put on AB, and I feel like Selena, although she was the star of the group, AB really is the one that carried them because he made the songs, he made the sound.
I didn't know he was a producer on the first album.
I remember that from the movie because I remember when they was on the bus and they were trying to go over to songs and stuff and write a song and stuff. And so I didn't know I had that knowledge. And even at the end of the movie, remember when she was in the studio singing for her live album, the English album, and he came in, he went, "Watcha!" He was behind the scenes helping her. So I remember him being a heavy hand in that.
I just don't remember him being that heavy. I don't remember the father pushing him.
They didn't show that in the movie.
The father was like every milestone they hit. He just was like the rainstorm. They couldn't enjoy nothing. He just come and rain on the parade. They got the gold record. The father said, "Oh well, you know."
Like the father didn't like when they got the gold record, they were like, "Oh my god!" The father
was like,
"All right,
don't celebrate yet."
Like how do you not
don't celebrate yet?
Yeah, it's not to say that they're gonna quit.
We're not done yet. We're just beginning.
Yeah, he was very hardcore, and that's why I'm saying the acting for me. John Edward Olmos, he played the father so well. I don't know who this man is, and let me make sure. No, Edward John. I'm gonna look him. Let me look this up. Hold up a minute. Let me look this stuff up on here. On here.
Now, I also want to bring out. Oh, go on. I want to bring out. Oh, you go. We're like so excited about I
just want
Edward James Olmos. I gotta say his name right. Edward James Olmos. He was in one of my favorite movies, Stand and Deliver, and he played the father in the movie, and I like the way he did it better than I don't even know this stuff.
And I wanted to show you that I got my nails done.
Well, we like them very pretty.
They look cute.
And I wanted to say, oh yes, remember when the mom were on the beach and Selena was like, "Mommy," I think she did a dance, and the mom's like,
the washing machine.
It's called the washing machine. They didn't show that part. I mean, they showed after when she got older, she did the little move, but they didn't show how it originated. No, you gotta show the washing machine. That made
I
Selena
think
was
they
the
didn't want to show things that were already seen in the movie.
in
I
the
think they
movie.
didn't want to show it again in the series because
So
people already saw the movie. So I guess they wanted to touch on things that they couldn't touch on in the movie because, as you know, the movie is like, I think, over 2 hours long. I
like
love
two
that. Every
hours.
time it comes on TV, I watch it. I
Me
have to
too.
stop and just watch it because it's just my thing. I
It's
love
that
that
good.
movie. So
Yeah.
I guess they just wanted it to be a little different and they wanted to tap on certain things that we as fans did not know about her.
Yes.
And I think
Yes.
that's why they were like, okay, we're gonna touch on this and we're gonna touch on that. But like the acting for me, I just was like,
It
yeah,
was
this
a
is not
no.
gonna
It
keep
was a
up.
no
It's
for me.
subpar. One thing I appreciated from the series that I didn't necessarily like appreciate as much is how strong of a family they were, because you think of being on the road and you just want to be young and you just want to have a semi-normal life and that you go to school and you can do things and you're not always working. I mean, Selena was working since she was a little kid
Yeah.
and never had real breaks. He was
No.
always driving them somewhere,
Go,
driving them
go, go,
somewhere.
go, go.
And then
Yeah,
when they got Bertha,
once the father realized she can sing, he said, That's
We're
my
gonna
ticket.
take this somewhere.
That's my
Los
ticket.
and then
Dinos, Los Dinos too.
And Los Tinos. That was
then
it. Once
I
she heard her,
appreciate her commitment because she
Mhm.
learned Spanish. She
Yeah.
didn't initially learn
I
Yeah.
Spanish
didn't know
know
that.
Spanish. Yeah,
I
me
didn't know
I
that
did
either.
not
either. I
know
didn't know
that.
that's how she learned Spanish because I remember in the movie she was like, "Dad, I could do this. I could speak to them in Spanish," and he said, "Your Spanish sounds a little crazy."
Yeah. Well, she was watching telenovelas,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
break it down is soap operas, Spanish soap operas.
Yes.
And let me tell you, that's really where my interest started when you go to the hair salon and
Oh
they
yes.
have the telenovelas on
Yes.
and you like, because there's
Like,
nothing
ooh,
else to watch.
ooh.
At least when I was a little kid going to the hair salon, it wasn't, phones weren't big back then. So you would watch whatever they watch.
Yeah.
And I mean, we don't speak, it's not our first language. So
Nope.
you can kind of infer what's going
Yeah.
on by the
You get-
gestures.
yeah.
I
and
watch
the
it now when I go get my hair done. I'd be wanting to watch the Spanish movies with her. Even though I don't know what's going on, I can make out what's
you
going
can
on.
read.
And
Yes,
I'm
you
over
can
here
read
like,
it.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Brandon,
Yes.
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 So
And
I
then,
like to hear when she
Mhm.
started speaking Spanish because one day I kind of understood a little bit. I said,
Oh.
look at me. I know a little Espanol. But I like that. And I feel like I had a friend who learned English like that. She watched TV.
Oh.
Wow.
That's how she learned English. She was watching TV, the news, TV shows, everything. That's how she learned English, by watching TV.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, I believe it. Look at Selena.
Okay, and that's all she knew was English. Because remember,
Yes.
she told the father, she said, I don't know the other side of me. I know the English side because I listen to English music. You guys are speaking English to me, but I don't
Right.
know the blood that runs, the Mexican blood that runs through me. He said,
Right.
well,
But look at how many people are like that. So many people are come from various backgrounds and they don't
and
know.
they don't know it.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't
Do
know
you
who
guys
they are.
remember? Do you guys remember when we had our family Zoom and we were discussing what part of what we are? And it was like, wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know this. I didn't. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Learning who you are and where you come from.
Uh-huh. And
Well,
sticking to your
thankfully, we know where we come from and who we are, and we have our matriarchs that keep us in line and
For
help
sure.
us to recall.
Exactly.
Help us
I
to
had to fix my
recall.
pup. I had to fix my pup. It was a little,
Oh, it's looking good.
it was
You like
woo-hoo.
Selena? Who are you gonna be next week? I did not know she changed her hair that many times.
I
Okay.
gotta feel for it. Sometimes, sometimes you feel a little, and then sometimes you feel a little. So today I
Oh,
feel a little.
she's from Antigua today. Where you from?
I don't know. I don't know. It just comes and goes.
Oh my goodness. You
This
guys
is
are
why we
too
love it.
much. I can't even.
I can't do it with you today because you know that I go with you.
This
Can't
is,
get
I'm the one who got to
started.
keep them in line and keep them straight. So we're going to get back on task.
It's mostly you, Jada. Jada be like, no.
We're going to get back on task.
She keeps us in line. And you know what I did not know? They lived on when they were touring, they all
they
lived
was on a
together on the
bus.
back
Yes,
of the
on that
bus.
ugly bus. We didn't
Nah,
get that
not
bus
ugly
that
bus.
hard in the movie. We got the bus that hard in the beginning, but after that it got remodeled and it was nice. But it got remodeled when Chris came on the bus. And I have to say the Chris in the movie looked way better than this Chris. This is a counterfeit Chris in this series.
This Chris is
You
an
know,
Americanized
it
Chris.
It felt like, oh, you look like Chris with long curly hair. Okay, let's put you in the show.
He looked
did not look
horrible.
like Chris.
I like the Chris in the movie way better.
Way better.
Way better. This Chris
his attitude is not as swaggy as the original Christopher.
No.
The
This one was
original
all
Christopher
passive,
was swaggy and
he was nice looking. This one, I'm like, what did y'all got him off the street? Model number 6? Chris number 7?
They said if you have long curly hair, please wet it. So
yes,
like,
I was not feeling him. I was like, ew.
No,
I'm happy, but I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
That put a distaste. He was not.
Oh,
he
you know who else did really like? The mother. The mother wasn't.
No, the mother actually played the cousin in Selena.
She did.
Remember when she was going to the Grammys and they went to the store and she tried on that dress? Yes, that's her cousin. Brunette plays the mother in the series.
Yeah, I don't like the mother in this one.
I liked her better as the cousin.
Yeah, go back to you.
Just know your role.
And did you notice she kept folding her hands? She put her hands down low and folded.
Yeah, I didn't like her as the mom.
Was that a trait of the mother in real life? I wonder.
Well, in the movie, it was. I like the movie mom better. Like I just like the movie cast. Yeah.
She was
better.
more firm, even when the dad found out about Selena and Christopher, he kicked them off the bus, and the mom was like, Selena, go back to the bus, If that was my mom, you
but they all listen to the father. They listen to the father.
He kept saying, "Do you,
sister?" Everybody listening
what
to
was
the
that
father.
saying? Do you trust me? Do you trust? What did he say? So he had a line that he said the whole
to the mother.
To the kids and the mother.
Because remember when he got the house, he bought the homes and told them he was
the 3 homes.
Yes. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Why did he buy 3 homes?
Because he said it would be a cheaper mortgage or something like that. He had said it would be cheaper for me to turn around and do it like this as opposed to doing it like this. And that's why he did that. Because I never knew that. I knew she lived next door to them, but I didn't know Pops bought all 3 homes.
That's total control if you think about it. Like
that is. You want everybody.
The son lived there. Selena lived there. They lived there.
The sister lived there. It's all like
a whole family.
Did Suzette ever get married?
She did. She got married to the guy who's her interest. She got married to him, and they had a son. I just researched.
There was only 3 homes, so where did Suzette live?
She probably got the heck up out of there and was like, deuces.
Probably did.
Deuces.
After the
father, was like,
after the father told Selena she pretty much couldn't date, she said, well, she's 20. What do you want me to do? I'm not her mother. And her mother's like,
yeah. Suzette was like, bye, I'll see y'all when I see ya.
Okay.
I have to say, I feel like that happens to majority of the celebrities. Anyone that is in the limelight like that, I feel like they're no longer human. They don't have that human aspect. People don't look at them as human. And it's kind of like you're devoid of emotion. You can't have any feeling. It's about the business. And I feel like your manager would do that to you and your family if they're rocking with you, that they would say, oh no, this is what it takes to do this. And truthfully, it got to a point where, it was really affecting Selena. She couldn't and it's funny because, growing up, you can appreciate it now and actually admit it. But growing up, you think of every little crush you may have had or any love interest you may have had, and how giddy and childish you are. And I mean, now that I'm married, I look at it and I'm like, it's so funny. Like, I got this gash in my eyebrow because I tell you guys, I walked into the corner of the wall talking to my husband at 2 a.m. in the morning. Why? Because we could have hung up and just called each other the next day. No, I had to talk to him at 2 a.m. lethargic and sleepy and bash my head in the wall. But it's stuff like that where you no longer can control it. Like it's like the person is always on your mind. You got to keep thinking of them. And you could see that even like when Selena, when the guy aggressed her in the series, when they started
when
fighting,
they was in the bar.
Yes, when they was at the bar and Selena and all of them got off the stage and were going through the crowd, and the guy grabs Selena and Selena punched him to get released from him. Even Chris and Suzette and the father were checking on Selena, and Chris came behind the father, and the father turns to like, what you want? What's here?
He was checking on her because he cared about her.
Checking on her.
I'm fine. And
he was checking on her. Because that also too could make it very hard, because you have people in those situations who don't care what their family says, and they'll give up everything because they're in love and they want to continue to roll because they care about that person that much, and they'll keep.
But that was the thing. Yeah, Selena was like, "This is my family. This is my passion, my dream," and she was like, "Oh no, we got to keep it under wraps." But you can't hide your feelings, but to a certain extent.
And you could see she was falling for him. Like, she would sing these love songs. I mean, the guy's 2 feet away from you, and you can't smile and give.
Honey, she was looking at him on that stage. Come on, let floor. She was looking at him on that stage.
But I'm saying on the bus, you got your whole family around, and you can't be held, you can't.
No, because Daddy was about to cut the show and say, no more. We ain't doing Selena y los Tinos. Nah, we ain't having it. But we see she showed Daddy later on. That probably be part 2 of the series.
Yes, I'm waiting for that, because I really thought Selena would be like, no, this is my love, and I'm going to go find him. I really thought she would, get some.
She was going to do a telenovela move.
No.
He said, wait a minute, let's think about this first. That's what I loved
build
in
up
the
the
movie.
courage.
I loved it in the movie when he was about to go that way. She said, don't go that way. Go straight. I got to give him a day. That's all my father needs is a day. She knew her father to know what he needed. So that's why she didn't turn around and say, we're going to go there. No, give my father a day because he's going to need this day.
Yeah. I think we all would do that. That would have like, no, we know.
Honey, no, I'm going to come up there. Listen, this is what it is. I'd rather get it over with now. We ain't giving no day because I want to enjoy my day. So here we go. Let's go for the music. Okay.
I don't know. My father. He's like me. I don't know.
Give him a day. Give him a day. He'll be all right. Are you sure? Give him a day.
But ultimately, I have to agree with Jade. I like the movie way better, but I can appreciate the series because they went more into her life and their lives as a family and a group.
Right.
Yes, it was more family oriented, and that I did appreciate. But the acting sucked, the wig sucked, the mother sucked. So let's do better for part 2. Hopefully it'll be better.
Hopefully they bring it up a notch. I'm sure they'll have the same actors in it, but hopefully they just learned from the feedback that they're getting right now. And if they haven't already started filming, I don't know when part is coming out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because there's no. Usually Netflix will tell you, or on TV they usually say, "Oh, part 2
coming."
Yeah, so it's probably about to next year. Because
with COVID and everything, things have changed. Yeah. So I don't know, but I'm looking forward to part 2.
Me too.
But I want to invite the audience. Audience, please let us know if you had a chance to watch Selena, the series on Netflix. Tell us what your likes, dislikes were. whether you appreciated it for what it was or whether you take the movie any day. And if there's any highlights that we missed bringing up, please bring them. I just remembered a highlight. Okay,
What?
let me not lie. Y'all know, even now, in grown as I am and how out of date it is, I would so love a bedazzler. Please get me a bedazzler. I want one.
Because we had bedazzled jackets when we were younger, the Barbie jackets. I still have mine. Maybe I'll show it to them one day.
Yes.
I still have my Barbie jacket.
One. They had it. I didn't. I wasn't that girly.
I don't have mine anymore. However, my daughter, I have been watching this guy that spray paints the jean jackets with the cartoon characters, and I will be getting her one of those with her name. So
I like those. That's how we used to roll. That's what we used to do. I still have my stuff from then. So
I wish I had mine. I don't. I don't really have anything from my childhood anymore.
Oh, I have everything. I have my Minnie Mouse.
It's called a husband.
Everything.
They declutter a lot of
things. Oh no, I would have been like, let me tell you something. What you gonna do?
That's one thing. I will tell you guys, when you get married, do not, and I'm not trying to tell you not to be submissive, but do not be passive in the sense of you let them get rid of all of your stuff, telling you that you're a hoarder, because these things, when you have a child, you can't now pass down.
Why didn't you keep that at your mom's house because it was that important to you instead of you taking it with you?
Because your mother wants your stuff out of her house. Oh. You've moved on. You've gotten now. Time to go and take all of your stuff with
you. She was like, bye.
Literally. She packed it up by the door and I brought it to my house. And my husband helped relieve me of it.
Oh. Okay. Oh. All righty.
And the thing is, I was not I've always had a strong personality, but I was trying to, I'm newly married. I'm getting used to this whole wife role. And I lost myself for a moment. It was like a temporary.
Are you back? Are you back? Are you back?
I'm back.
Are you back?
She is back. Yeah. She's at full capacity.
Where is
that?
She's in the building.
Okay. All right. I just had to ask because I was like, what's going on?
Now that is not happening with Miss Avea Rose's things. I keep every last thing of Avea Rose.
You don't have to keep every last. Oh yeah, like the pacifier.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, like yeah, the pacifier.
I say get rid of the pacifier.
Because you know why? When you get to be our age, you can appreciate these things and say, oh, I never used
I don't appreciate no pacifier.
Let me tell you, I'm telling you, I wish I had something of mine like that. Little clothes that I would wear, little
clothes,
socks.
Okay, but not no pacifier, not no bottle, not no rattle, rack, not no toy, not no none of that stuff. I don't want to keep it. I don't want it. I don't want to have it. Just give me my clothes, and that's.
I tell you what, I will relieve you of that stuff,
baby.
But as for me and mine, she gonna have everything,
baby.
Everything. You can't keep everything because you're gonna
maybe
be like my grandma.
I can't.
No, you're gonna be like my grandma and have 4 closets of stuff. You can't do that, okay? Because
exactly.
Over here. No,
it's like I look at her and
you don't have to do everything. Just
not
a few pieces. Like I have my Barbie jacket. I got my Minnie Mouse fur coat. I have my outfit I came home in the hospital in. And I have one other. That's it, boo. I ain't got nothing else. And certain things, yes, my mother kept, like when I graduated, my dresses, my cap and gown, my prom dress I still have, and I hope to fit into it soon. Just those things. But you don't have to keep every single thing that she has. Just
maybe it's because I don't have that stuff.
You don't need it.
Kindergarten stepping up day shirt. Step up day. Show them what you did. Step up day.
One shirt. Okay, guys. I don't have that. This is how much we love our audience. Okay.
Show them how you stepped up.
I should go get it because it's hanging in my closet right now.
Oh,
But
I
I
don't
do
have
have
that.
a Stepping Up Day shirt, and I'm gonna drop some gems on you. So we used to go to PS346, okay? And I had this Stepping Up Day shirt where I was going from pre-K to kindergarten. I was graduating, okay? So I was what, 6, Jade?
4 or 5, because 5 you're in
4 or 5?
kindergarten.
Okay, 4 or 5. So I still have this shirt,
Oh,
and
good.
I won't lie, on occasion,
On occasion.
when I have no other t-shirt available,
You
I
put
will
that
put
shirt
it.
on? Oh,
You wear it?
And
Does
I
it
wear,
still
I thought I
fit?
told you guys this.
Does
I
it
wear
still
it,
fit?
and I won't lie. As long as I don't raise my arms beyond my waist, it fits. It's the minute that I get the
How does it
shifting.
look on you?
Exactly.
Well, let me tell you, whatever, what's the word?
Material.
Fabric?
Tape. No, what's the lettering? The plastic or the silicone lettering that they used back in the day. I mean, whoever invented that stuff, it's phenomenal. Not a crack, not a peeling.
So
You know the
good.
t-shirts that we have nowadays? The
Man, they
lettering
fall
be
apart.
falling
It come
off
off.
the
I
line.
just
They
bought a
fall
shirt and the
apart.
letter fell off. I was embarrassed.
Let me tell you, I need to get my shirt. We're gonna have to, you know what? Next episode,
I
we're
don't
gonna have
have
to
it.
show
I don't-
y'all our little. Well, I don't have much.
I didn't
only got
have a
have
stepping up day because I didn't go to 346 for kindergarten. I went to another school where I had a cap and gown.
Well,
Oh,
you show us
wow.
our cap and gown.
I don't know if I
mean,
have that one.
I don't have that.
I have it, and it's in pristine condition. And I realized that I had to stop wearing it just this past month. So what I did was I found it in my laundry bin, and I was folding clothes, and I said, I got to stop wearing this because this is something that I need to be able to have when I get old, and be able to say, this was my shirt. So I won't lie, I've now retired it. What are we in 2020? I have now
2020.
retired the shirt to the closet, and
Good
I have
job.
stated
I mean,
that
you
I'm no
could
longer
frame
doing
it, put it in a frame, and hang
That's
it up.
true. You could do that. You could frame
You know
it.
who I live
You
with?
could.
Do you know who I live
It's
with?
still.
It's yours. You better act like you know.
He's gonna tell
Okay.
me, oh, put that in the closet, put it up somewhere.
That's
Okay,
yours. Or you could put it in Veve's room.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
true.
Just make it
True.
pretty and frame it, and
And when she gets her shirt, if she has a shirt or whatever she has,
You
when
put
she
it right
steps
next
out,
to
you
it.
put it right next to each other. I know I'm
That's
smart.
a very good idea. Very smart. Well, I really always enjoy talking with you ladies.
It's always a
getting
good
late.
time. Y'all make my day even better.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
it's getting late and it's a work week. We've got 2 more days.
Yes, we do 2 more
more
days. And we
days.
thank you so much, you guys, for always watching, tuning in. We want to thank you for being loyal followers and following us on Facebook and Instagram as always. And hopefully we have a little surprise for you when we come back. We're taking a little break, so you won't have an episode from us the end of this week into next week, but we'll be back on the 1st of January 2021 with a really good episode for you guys. So make sure you tune in and you watch. Be safe. We're going to miss you guys, but we'll be back really soon. Thank you for watching Them Wise Girls. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Good night.